This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian, and as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Topps Player Spotlight. Jordan Knodler is in that spotlight, and what a dominant performance he put together in his last start. He had opposing batters off balance throughout and racked up a boatload of strikeouts.
Yeah, he just looked like he was really in control out there. And, you know, sometimes you can tell a guy is going to dominate from the moment he sets foot on the rubber. They just exude confidence, and their body language kind of says, "You ain't touching me today." That's what I saw in him. And even though I was a hitter in my career, it was really fun to watch him make those other guys look silly. We'll see if he's still in top shape in this matchup here today.
All right, the guys and I will be back to get this one started on the show right after this. Friday night baseball from the K, Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Cleveland Indians and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball starts right now. With that, here's a look at Terry Francona's Tribe starting nine. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's reached the 20 steals mark on the year, and that speed he showcases can really cause problems for a defense. It's always fun to watch him when he's on base.
Number 43 will be on the mound for the series opener. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, he's got over 200 innings, which tells me he's thrown deep into a lot of ball games. Looking to do the same here in this one.
Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
For the Royals, center fielder Lorenzo Cain.
Hey, we got no one.
In there at the knees, strike one. Eric, we take a look at the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
They've been good away from home here, too. They've won 3 of their first 4 on this road trip, and that's a sign that these guys are really coming together as a ball club.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, guys, Sal Perez is definitely a guy to watch right now. He always seems to come through in the clutch. Doesn't let the pressure of a big situation get to him, whether it's the first inning with nobody out or the 9th inning with 2 outs. His approach doesn't change, and that's a big reason why he delivers so often.
Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
Oh, he lifts a high pop-up.
You've got
drifting
room. You've
into
got
foul
room.
territory on the
Line,
right side.
line.
And Napoli will hang with it, and that's out number 2. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Get ahead of
Eric
him right
Hosmer gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Hey, 2 outs.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Well, McDonald, just like most other umpires, he'll miss a couple here and there, but his strike zone never seems to be too outrageous.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Already hitting 98 miles an hour here in the first inning. He's one of the hardest throwers that these guys will see all year long.
This one's flared out toward left.
You got it. You got it. You got it.
And Brentley will make the catch, and that ends the inning. KC down in order. After 1, no score. Salvador
plays at one now.
Perez will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certain.
Hey, you never know. Things might be looking up for this guy. He's hitting over 300 in his last 10 games, even though his season average doesn't look that good.
And he gets ahead here with the
Hey,
fastball.
we got
Strike
no
one.
one.
That's popped up out towards short right field.
All you.
Kipnis
Take it.
onto the grass.
I got it.
1 out.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Mike Moustakas will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. Brantley is in his tracks now.
Mine.
And that's out number 2.
Batting sixth,
Daniel Nava gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Hey, get ahead, stay ahead right now.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
The fastball looks awfully sharp here early on. Sound sharp, too.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game.
Hey, 2 away now.
Hit in the air to center field. Under it is the center fielder.
Mine.
And that retires the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Alcides Escobar will stand in. A couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Well, his last game was a breath of fresh air because he's been stinking it up lately.
Going out
Under
now.
200 over his last 10 games.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time
Here
at
we go.
98, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Hey, get ahead right here.
Christian Colon will stand in, and as you can see, he's had troubles here in his own ballpark. He's much better away from home.
Hey, we got 1 out here.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
A lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe 4-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair?
Nope, that's foul.
No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Foul. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Skied into straightaway right.
Take it.
Shields
Ball,
is
ball,
there.
ball. Mine.
Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting ninth, left fielder, number 15,
Number 15 will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
And you know what, guys? It's just not getting a whole lot better for this guy either. He's hitting under 230 over his last 10 games.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
And this battery knows full well that this guy's been scuffling lately. So they're not messing around here. They're coming right after him.
Hey, come on now.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And another foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. KC down in order. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Lorenzo Cain is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, this is kind of a tough trade-off here in that leadoff spot. For the most part, he's been a pretty productive hitter at the top of the lineup, but those strikeouts just keep mounting up. And I don't care if you have leadoff type speed. If you're not putting the ball in play, you're not getting on base.
Stepping in now, Billy Burns. Runs up and gets this one down. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single.
That may have been one of those situations where you wonder, he's not going to be able to throw him out at first. Maybe that's one where you try and see if that would have gone foul.
Here we go, guys.
And ready for another shot, Eric Hosmer. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Oh, and that's a good fastball right there. He might have been thinking about protecting against that sinker.
You got one.
The 0-1 delivery. And he falls behind 0-2. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Set to deliver on 0-2, here it comes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
And here's the 4-pitch sequence again on Show Track. You'll notice it's all hard stuff early in the count. First 3 pitches, then he pulls the string on him here on pitch number 4, and down he goes.
Hey, let's go right here.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he'll swing at the first pitch and send one on the ground to first. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Royals leave 1. It remains 1-0. Mike Moustakas will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Some would say he's showing good patience here, waiting for his pitch. But as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Gets a small piece near the plate. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 12,
Daniel Nava is at the plate now. Flied out in his first
Hey, we got one
at-bat.
out here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A
0-1's
little
the count.
tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Here we go.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
The 0-2 delivery. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location, but you know, he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
Striding into the box, Alcides Escobar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last
Hey,
time,
2
so
away
maybe
now.
they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Just one hit apiece for
Here we
both
go
of
now.
these
Let's
clubs.
go.
Swing, and he
That's
pops
up.
him up
That's up.
over toward foul
Ball,
territory.
ball.
Napoli will range over to make the catch just beyond the first base dugout, and that will end the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Christian Colon will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just one hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fellow on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, nobody out now.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing.
go
He's
right
just
now,
lived
fellas,
on
right
that
now.
outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And even when he's just laying pitches in there, they still swing right through him.
Hit to short. Lindor scoops it up. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Now batting, number 15.
Number 15 will dig in.
Come on, guys.
0 for 1 in the ballgame. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Looking up is Brantley. Gone! A solo shot here to left. And with it, the Royals are back to even at 1 apiece.
And as a pitcher, when your guys aren't scoring any runs for you, it makes things awfully difficult out there for you. I mean, he's held them off for as long as he could, but now with one swing, this is a completely different ball game.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, we got one here.
In for a strike, it's 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more
come on
patient
now, here
here.
we go.
He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, after you've just given up a home run to tie the ball game, you can't afford to have a letdown out there. Now, he made sure he didn't. He came back with an important strikeout, and he got the next guy.
Get ahead, stay ahead.
Into the box now, Billy Burns. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
The windup and the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
And now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
Now a bullet down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, including the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. 7th inning coming up, all tied at 1-1. Eric Hosmer will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, he's really kept himself in the game here by throwing first pitch strikes to about 70% of the batters he's faced.
Come on, guys.
That's kept him in the ball game and kept his team in the ball game.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And it looks like the scouting report says, work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 3. Hit hard down the line toward the coaching box. It's a foul ball. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
And if you're a fan of pitching, this has been the game for you. I mean, these 2 guys have both been exceptional so far. Just 2 runs allowed between both of them. Of course, Makes the broadcasters awfully happy because this game has flown by.
Hey, we got one.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Salvador Perez is a multiple Gold Glove winner behind the plate, including in 2015. But he can definitely do some damage with the bat as well.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Oh, that could be the defining moment of the game right there. And he's got one more guy to get through in the inning, but that was a huge out, number 2.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits.
Hey, we got 2.
1 error so far for Kansas City. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Urshela is there for it.
I go.
Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. KC down in order. Score remains tied 1-1.
Nobody out here.
Leading
Nobody.
off the inning, Daniel Nava, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Hit on the ground is short. Scooped up. 1 away.
He's out.
The shortstop, number 2, Alcides Escobar.
Alcides Escobar will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Chopped weakly to the left. Urshela charging this one. Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman,
Christian Colon will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Too high.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Hey, 2 away now. 2 away.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Another one sent foul.
That's ball
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to getting through a quick inning, this is where you really need to grind out your at-bats, especially as a bottom-of-the-order guy. So this is a good job so far.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he definitely turned in the standout performance in this one. He finishes with an even 10 strikeouts, and he was instrumental in leading his guys to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Indians win this one 2-1. Good night from